Ali, this is Avengers 266, which is a special addendum to the ending of Secret Wars II. And it is so good. This and issue 265. They are so good, they will convince you that you liked Secret Wars II. As with most of this run, let me point out that with this cover, if you swapped out Silver Surfman on the left with She-Hulk, who is actually in this issue, and then also swapped out Captain Marbles, the real one, Monica Rambeau. If you replaced her with Thor with a beard, who sadly isn't in this issue, even though he would have had his beard. If you made those changes, you would have my Dream Avengers team and the Dream Creative team to go with it as well. We do get to see a flavour of that since we have most of the characters here. We also have guest star Silver Surfman, and this is picking up right after the final battle in Secret Wars II. The big cataclysmic fight between Beyonder Man and Molecular Man. Well, we see the fallout of that is that it has fucked up the planet. There are huge cracks down to the Earth's core and loads of lava shit. And it is causing natural disasters like earthquakes and stuff like that. And eventually the Earth will just be unsustainable and it'll fall apart. Everyone on Earth will die along with the planet. Nearly all the other heroes who took part in that final fight with Beyonder Man, including Thor with his beard, they left in between issues. And now it's up to the Avengers, Fantastic Force, and Silver Surfman to try and repair the seemingly irreparable damage done to the planet. And this is so great. This adds so much more to Secret Wars II. This shows the scope and the enormity of that final battle and how it affected the world. We are seeing characters react to that. We are seeing characters worried about everyone dying. We have characters like Darth Knight and Seaman getting injured. This is better than anything in the main Secret Wars II miniseries. This is just so bloody good. Silver Surfman uses his cosmic powers to try and mend the Earth's core, but it isn't enough. He isn't powerful enough to fix the planet. So then the heroes, they start pondering what to do next. And they come up with the plan to combine Silver Surfman's energy powers with that of one of the people who sort of caused all this trouble, Molecular Man. So that means we are also picking up on one of the elements from Secret Wars II that really worked. Molecular Man's arc. And we are continuing that and exploring it a bit more here. We also have a pretty nifty Marvel Andy Book style profile shot of She-Hulks. So the Avengers and Fantastic Force, they try to convince Molecular Man to help out, but he is pretty wiped out from the big battle, and his wife is unwilling to listen to them because it was helping the heroes out in the first place that left Molecular Man in such a weak state. But then Molecular Man, he agrees to help out any way that he can. And it is a great little character arc we have had with him. The way that his character really goes through a transformation throughout both the original Secret Wars and Secret Wars II. It is the most accomplished storytelling in them, or at least definitely in the sequel series. It's kind of the only thing that works in that. So, Silver Surfer, he redirects his cosmic energy into Molecular Man so that Molecular Man can use it to try and fix the damage with his ridiculous powers, which are control and manipulation of all matter and energy. And it is appropriately stressed as a huge task. And they are successful in mending the earth, but it comes with the cost that it apparently robbed Molecular Man of his powers. And then on the next page, down here is my favourite bit of this great issue. She-Hulks and Hercules Man flirting. The two of them didn't get to share much page time on the team in this run. She-Hulks left to join Fantastic Force just before Hercules Man rejoined the Avengers. And then by the time She-Hulks came back, Hercules Man was gone. So this here is a little in of what them being on the team together would be like. Silver Surfer returns Molecular Man and his wife to their house, where Molecular Man reveals that he still has his powers and he just wanted to keep them hidden from the heroes so that they wouldn't be banging his door down wanting help with everything, or keeping checks on him to make sure that he isn't misusing his powers. But he is sharing this with Silver Surfer because the two of them shared a bonding experience in fixing the earth. And so Silver Surfer saw more than anyone what Molecular Man put into saving the day. This would be a great time to retire Molecular Man forever, but in a few years it all gets fucked over and Molecular Man's character arc gets trashed. But with all comics, you've got to look at them on an individual basis, and you cannot let subsequent stories ruin them too much. This is a tremendous issue, really, really good. I don't know if it makes the most sense or if it stands out as so brilliant If you haven't suffered through Secret Wars, but it is a very welcome ending to that. It gets to gan out on a true eye. And maybe if all bad crossover stories had a tie-in issue like this as the finish, there would be no bad crossover stories. I have got to rate this 7 thumbs up with a beard.